Welcome back to Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We are continuing our memorial to TopAce with the second of his campaigns, Journey to Epsilon Pegasi. We're going into the first mission. Departure. Ladies and gentlemen, the day we have been expecting for several weeks has come. The war is raging in the Capella system, and the news about its status is favorable. Should we believe it or not, we will not be sent to Capella, as some of you may think. Unconfirmed information has lately surfaced that a group of Shivan cruisers, corvettes, and fighters left Capella and arrived at Epsilon Pegasi. If you take a look at the node map above me, you will notice that Epsilon Pegasi is a neighboring system of Adhara. For this reason, Command assigned us and the GTCV Endurance to make the jump to Epsilon Pegasi and do a quick recon. Because apparently the 6th Fleet isn't there anymore. Since most of you are recruits, let me introduce you to prior events that occurred at Epsilon Pegasi. Admiral Bosch's Neo-Terran Front was present in the system for a year until the GTVA Colossus managed to destroy the NTD Repulse and killed Admiral Koth. His death finally put an end to the NTF dominance, and the system was restored to GTVA authority. Further details about our mission will be told in the briefing room. Take a little rest and report to the briefing room. Private conversation. Let me personally welcome you back, Lieutenant. With suspicions surrounding your recent conduct in duty, a GTVA military judge has decided to strip you of your privileges of giving orders to your squad mates. We know there is some incredulity for your responsibility, but you must accept the court's decision. I trust things will turn out better as soon as you get back in your fighter cockpit. They court-martialed me, and the only thing they took away was they did was take away the command menu. All right. 01, Journey Start. We have all heard it in the command briefing, but let me repeat it as some of you may not have been paying attention. Our job is one of the simplest ones. We must make the jump to Epsilon Pegasi and scout the area to determine whether Command's information on the Shivan presence in this system is accurate. The task force we get will only be sufficient to face a limited number of hostile targets, so we will not hesitate to withdraw when things badly turn against us. I like how it says when, not if. Almost like we know what's going to happen. We know the Shivans. We are departing from Adhara. The Adhara 5 station is apparently, represented by a Hecate icon. First, we must reach the jump node to Epsilon Pegasi. Then, once we have arrived in system, our mission will commence. The subspace voyage will take about 5.5 minutes. On the other side, Delta Wing and 4 Perseus-class fighters will be waiting for our arrival. Be prepared for the unexpected at Epsilon Pegasi, pilots. If the Shivans are truly present in the system, they will not hesitate to send any force necessary to neutralize us. If there is no sight of any Shivan activity, the reconnaissance will be short and you will return home sooner than you expected. Of course, there's Shivan activity. Primary objectives: escort the Allied task force to the node. Flying Perseus. Alright, seems good. Let's hit it. This is the GTD Achilles. We have deployed our fighters. Zeta Wing is relieved. This is Zeta 1. We are heading back to the station. Why is everything in all caps? Alpha 1 standing by. Alpha Wing report in. Alpha 2 ready for combat. Alpha 3 here. I am ready. Alpha 4 reporting. All systems are working as they should. Good, I trust you all heard where we are going and what our task will be. Adhara Station, thanks for the accommodation and hospitality. Isn't this our normal stage? No problem, Captain. We were glad to see you. Good luck on the front. Luck? All we need are big guns. Very big guns. Plenty of them. I like how we have... We aren't low on guns, pilot. The Endurance and our gunners know what they're doing. Endurance, are you ready for the tour? As ever, we will bring victory to the GTVA in case we meet something that our radar indicates as red. Okay. What is this dialogue? What are the chances of Shivans being there anyway? Some guy must have calculated it already. We are the guys to find that out. Doc Czar. You know, this is mysterious. I'm cycling through friendly targets and I can see 3 containers with classified cargo. I think the station is more important than we've been told. That's what you're looking at that. Yes, just take a look at their defenses. 4 Mjolnirs and a handful of cruisers. The station also houses some fighter wings. I mean, that's normal, isn't it? We may need this force if we are forced to withdraw and something big and ugly starts pursuing us. Perhaps a Shivan fleet. Cut the chatter, pilot. That was me, Captain. Sorry, boss. It feels good to be in this task force, doesn't it? What the is this dialogue? Why do we need this AWACS cruiser, by the way? Whose idea was this? This vessel has no firepower. We're doing a recon, dumbass. We help you in your recon. This is a reconnaissance mission, in case you haven't noticed. That wasn't in the briefing. This means they're useful in a way. What the... Alright. Where are you rushing, Endurance? The Achilles can't catch up. I mean, your speed is twice that of the Achilles. Why don't you match your speed? We will reach the nodes sooner, but we will make the same jump at the same time the others do. We are expecting the same from you. If I were you, I would keep the formation. Shut up,
If command needs your opinion, they'll promote you to Admiral. Now shut up and focus.
Indeed, Alpha Wing. Please kill the chatter. Who's the chatter? Shut up already. Wow, this is unprofessional. At least the MVPs are turned on in this one. Escort task force achieved. Oh, there we are. We have just entered the subspace tunnel. All pilots should assume escort formation with the Achilles. In case the Shivans detect our approach and send in a force of any size, you are authorized to use any force necessary to neutralize them. It was obvious, wasn't it? Pay special attention to the safety of the GTA Houston's radar dome. Why is there debris in the subspace node? What sort of debris is this? A Typhon. Who blew up a Typhon destroyer? Oh my, this is beautiful. What, a destroyed Typhon-class destroyer? What is it, pilot? Hippocrates. What do you think I am talking about? I've never seen how such a tunnel looks like. Really? I did, but in a never traveled in subspace? I did, but in a transport, so I couldn't look outside. After 100 travels in subspace, the scenery provides nothing for you. You may be right. You're the most experienced among us, right? If none of you flew 30 missions before, it looks so. 30 missions? That's cool. Then how come you've gotten assigned Stinky Squadron? What the... Stinky? You're talking about the squadron you began your career at. I would be proud that I was not applied as a support ship pilot. Squadrons don't matter. Only the rules do. If you don't do something as ordered, you'll experience the same as I did. Court Martial, please tell me you don't mean that, Alpha 1. Okay. I do. One of my bombs accidentally hit one of my wingmen. The documentation only recorded that some bloke was killed by my bomb. I didn't have a leg to stand on as I had no proof of my innocence. That's not how... Oh, that sucks. How rude. Oh. I hope I wouldn't be so unlucky. It has nothing to do with fortune. I took chances. I fired that rocket in spite of knowing the risk. I made a decision that almost cost me my career, but that there was no pioneer proof, only what the computer recorded. What's pioneer proof? Isn't Command listening into our conversation? Do not bother at all, or they are having a tea. They are British, right? Or have their habits expanded while I wasn't looking? What? Let's start blaming them for something. We can completely hear you, Alpha and Delta. We're having tea in the communications room this time. Oops, we won't get a raise for this. What? This is your first mission and you want a raise? If there's something I call optimism, this is that. Hey, come on, you got the wrong end of the stick. I was joking. You know what that means, or do I have to give you a dictionary? Yeah, sorry. What? I wasn't paying attention. Nothing, I was only muttering under my mustache. You'd better not repeat that, you're right. Yeah, TopAce was, I think, Dutch. English was not his first language. But the mission design is solid. You may experience some problems with radio communication in the following seconds. I'd like all of you to finally shut up. GTD Achilles, communications room out. Problem fixed. Your radios should be working again. What? Oh, I thought they seriously just cut us off. For, you know, babbling. What's the problem, communication tower? It wouldn't affect our mission, would it? As I already mentioned, the problem has been fixed. We were experiencing a serious loss of sound quality while you were talking, but we can hear you clearly now. This really makes us more confident if we meet an entire army of Shivan fighters. The existence of the Shivans in the Epsilon Pegasi system isn't confirmed. You must have heard it in the briefing room, pilot. We are all ears during the briefing. Is that a problem that we believe that your information was correct? We're not sure if the information was correct. It's up to us to determine that. I say we make an appearance, see nothing, and come home. A 20-second job. Jump point down. You sound confident. I wish you were right. So do I. You know, I don't fancy ending up in a casket. We'll determine the truth once we reach the system. Let that be enough. Don't plan for your burial yet. But I would like to grab some kills. Indeed, we all want to see some action. 30 seconds worth of node, pilots. So should you shut up? Please do. Stay sharp. We are arriving in the Epsilon Pegasi system. As it was mentioned in the briefing room, we do not know what Shivan force is expected behind the jump node. Be prepared for immediate combat. Oh, I'll say. Jesus Christ.
Check your sex!
The Achilles is exiting the node. Stand clear. Yikes! This is Alpha 1. Confirmed that was the last of the guns. GTD Achilles reporting we have arrived at our destination. It looks like we have some Shivan resistance. The GTV Endurance will enter the air momentarily. With her assistance, our muscles will be strong enough to Delta Wing, attack and destroy, blah blah blah. You didn't leave your confidence at home, Captain. Let's try attacking that Moloch Corvette people and see what their response will be. Roger that, command. Power beam cannons, control bridge, set course towards that alien Corvette. And Steven, bring me a cup of coffee. Why are the carrots indicating which weapon system I'm on turned off? Oh boy. Looks as if we failed to take down that damn Kane cruiser. The SC whatever has given us the slip. The GTD Achilles, our systems are detecting 3 Nephilim-class bombers. Our sensor scans are not misleading. They are all over us. Pilots care to assist. On our way, Captain. The pilots of those bombers will soon realize how cold space really is. Okay.
Deploying support ship.
Please avoid any humor. You haven't noticed we are in combat. We'll just be rid of that gun. Wow, Achilles. Yikes.
neutralized. Bandits incoming!
Let's put the Corvette solo. Oh god. Captain Boldaire reports that the Shivan Corvette is nothing more than some floating debris now. What are orders? How is all surviving fire? Pilots are authorized. Yeah, there's still bombers out here. Man, what about that Shivan device? The device which is 9 kilometers away from you, ignore it. It presumably poses no danger to our forces. Okay. That's a big presumption there, Command.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Like, we could 100% fly out there and kill that thing. In fact, I see my wingmen are already doing that. You know what? Oh man, we almost lost to Houston. Containers. We're apparently just coming in here and parking then. We're gonna do recon, let's recon. Indeterminable. Delta is apparently going to get the device. Alright. Well, we shouldn't let the Shivan cargo just hang out here. That's it for the containers. We're forming back to Alpha Wing. Oh, is that what? Alright. Let's just land. If I remembered what the time compression button was, I would go out there and get the device, but I don't. Rumors about the Shivan presence appear to be true. It is fortunate that we did not face serious resistance. The GTD Achilles and GTVA Endurance managed to take down the enemy corvette. This vessel was a potential threat to both the GTVA and the commanding destroyer Achilles. GTVA High Command is considering to reinforce us with some additional cruisers. Given the fact that we still do not know the exact size of the Shivan force, those reinforcements will only work for our advantage. The Shivan device we encountered is already registered in the Allied database. It is a Shivan communications device which was first encountered by a bunch of SOC pilots during a dangerous operation. I thought that was classified. Any details concerning that device is classified above the level of all us. As an obvious conclusion, that is no ordinary. Ordinary what? During the fight, the GTA Houston lost its radar dome, deeming the vessel tactically useless. If we are lucky, we shall hope we are. Command will send in either another AWACS ship or a repair transport to replace what we lost in this engagement. Nobody could have predicted the Shivans would attack our Charybdis cruiser. We could have predicted that, actually. So, 13 total kills, no assists. 1 Basilisk, 4 Nephilim. I got the kill on the Moloch, a sentry gun, and a bunch of containers. Alright. All-time total is 13 with the same spread. So, this was the opening of Journey to Epsilon Pegasi, the second in universal chronological order anyway of TopAce's campaigns for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We will continue our memorial to TopAce on Friday. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.